Hi guys, my name is Ellen and today I'm going to be doing a look using the new Marc Jacobs Cherrific palette. So this is one of his 7-pan iconic palettes and this is a launch for this holiday season. Right now you can only get the eyeshadow palette from this Cherrific line with this beautiful packaging, but there is a whole line that is coming out. I think a highlighter, some lipsticks, I don't know what else, but I know there's some more products coming in this super cute packaging. So this is $49.50 and you can buy this on Sephora. I'm sure you can buy it on Marc Jacobs Beauty as well, but I bought mine off of Sephora. So this is what the packaging looks like. You have this adorable kind of a brighter minty kind of a green, and then you have the cherries on here which are raised, and the stem of the cherries is like a gold rope. I feel like the highlighter that comes in this packaging will be so cute because the cherries will be nice and big and adorable. So I thought I would do a quick arm swatch of all of these just so you can see how they kind of look, how the color story looks swatched, and then I will do a quick eye look. So I will get on with the swatches. So the first shade is called Decadent, and that is that very kind of a icy white silver glitter shade. And then you have Juicy, which is a satin cream shade. You have a little bit more of that kind of sparkle in there. You have Juicy, which is a matte, kind of a mid-tone, slightly light terracotta orange kind of a shade. Ask For, which is the metallic kind of a taupey mauve color. And then you have Extra, which is a matte black cherry kind of a color, or more of like a bright red kind of a cherry once you get it swatched out. Doesn't swatch very well. I can do another go on this one. So that is with 2 layers of color. You have Cherries, and this one again is more of that kind of metallic but with a little bit more glitter in it. Beautiful kind of a raspberry pink shade. And then lastly you have On Top, which is that deeper black cherry color. So those are just kind of rough swatches of it. Everything was swatched with one go in the pan, except for this one I went in twice. But obviously swatches are not an indicator of how it's actually going to work on the eye. So hopefully all of those are a little bit smoother once you get them with brushes and that kind of stuff on your eyelids. So my face is all done, obviously. Oh my god, I forgot to do my other eyebrow. I'm going to do that really quick. 1 second. So I thought I would do lipstick afterwards, maybe to kind of see what would look really nice with the eyeshadow look. I've primed my eyes already, so I can basically just go straight in. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to go in is Delicious, which is this matte kind of a terracotta shade right here. And I think I might use a different mirror because this one is just so small. Or I'll try. Actually, no, it should be okay. So I'm taking this on just a fluffy blender kind of a brush from Chikuhodo and Beautylish. I got this in a Lucky bag a few years ago, or a Lucky box, I forgot what it's called. And I'm just going to take that really high up in the crease. And I think I might just do one full eye on camera and then do the other eye off camera, and then I can show you the kind of finished look. So this is blending really nicely. It's very kind of like a medium amount of pigment in there. You can use it quite sheerly, but it seems to be building up quite nicely as well. Oh, it looks a little bit stronger on camera than in real life. I mean, in real life you can definitely see it, but you can really see that nice kind of bright orange in the tone on camera. Okay, so switching brushes, I'm taking this very detailed pointed blender brush. This is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, JH40, and what I'm going to do is, I think I'll do like a kind of a halo eye. So I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Extra, and it's kind of a bright, kind of a black cherry color, like a little bit more red in there to make it brighter. And I'm going to start by just kind of placing that color on the inner and outer edge of my eye. And I'm just going to do this very roughly. This is just for color placement. And then I'm just going to move that up just a little bit into the crease with what's left on my brush. And I have an even smaller pointed kind of a pencil brush now, and I'm going to take the shade, which is the deepest one, called On Top, and this is more of like a deep brown purple kind of a cherry color. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to use that to deepen up that inner and outer corner even more. So I'm just going to go back in with this same brush that I used the mid-tone or the more reddish kind of a cherry color, and I'm just going to keep blending that all out and then kind of right through my actual crease there. And then I'm going to take that original brush with a little bit more of that terracotta color, and then I'm just going to really lightly go on the edges and diffuse all of that out so that I don't lose any of that beautiful kind of an orange color. Okay, so now that I have that kind of outline there on the eye, I think what I'm going to do is take this cherries color here and then add the decadent color on top just to give it some extra pizzazz. And I'm going to place that right in that center of my eye there where I don't have any color yet. So I'm taking another brush from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill collection. This is the JH41. This is a flat kind of packing type of a brush. And I'm going to take this cherries color right here. I might have to wet this shade to get that kind of desired intensity, but I'm just going to see. I feel like the tone of it kind of blends into the other colors a little bit too much. But let me take that decadent shade over top of it and kind of see where we stand there. Oh, that's much better. Okay, really pretty. So I'm just going to take this brush again and I'm going to just add a little bit more of this red right around the edges of that, just so that it's nice and kind of defined but blended also. So far everything's blending really nicely. No problems. The pigmentation on everything is nice. The blend on everything is nice. It feels pretty much like his, you know, reformulation of his 7-pan eyeshadow palette. So if you've used one of those, you can definitely know what the quality on this is going to be like. So I think I'm going to basically stop there on the top lid, and then for the bottom lid, I definitely want to go in with this Ask For, since this is the only one that I haven't used yet. Actually, no, I haven't used this Juicy shade yet, but I think I will use that as an inner corner and brow bone highlight. So I think I might use this color for the lower lash line as a base and kind of use that right on the actual lash line and kind of see from there how much I want to blend it downwards. Okay, so I think I might blend it a little bit more downwards. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. And with the same brush, I'm going to take that Ask For shade, and then I'm just going to take that right over, but kind of really intensify it in that middle area, kind of right where the brighter eyeshadow is in the middle of my eye on the upper lash line. And then what I think I might do as a just last little detail is take that deepest On Top shade again with that pencil brush, and I'm just going to take that right on the outer and inner of my lower lash line, again just kind of mimicking what we've already done. So that's really pretty actually so far. I like that. It's definitely more of like a fun party nighttime kind of a look, but it's beautiful nonetheless. So I'm taking this Juicy shade again on another Jaclyn Hill brush. I just have a bunch of these sitting next to me. This is the JH42, and I'm going to take that. Again, this is more of a satin shade, so it looks very much like a matte in the pan, but it has an actual kind of beautiful amount of sheen to it. I'm going to really kind of pack that on at first, and then I'm going to diffuse the outer edges of it. So I want it to really brighten up that area, and then I'm again going to take that as a brow bone highlight. Okay, so that is one eye done. I think it's a really, really pretty look. I feel like with this palette, I don't necessarily find this palette to be something of an everyday palette for me. Like, I don't think when I'm just doing like a quick on-the-go kind of eye look, this is what I would reach for. I feel like you can definitely get some daytime looks out of this, but with those kind of couple deeper shades, if you wanted to add any depth to the eye, you would always be getting a little bit of like a red kind of brighter undertone to it, so it would always add a little bit of a something to the look, and it's just not, you know, very neutral. So I think it's a beautiful palette. I think the look is really fun. Again, it's kind of, you know, like a burgundy lover's dream, and yeah, I think it's really fun. I think the quality is great. If the color story appeals to you, it is a really, really beautiful palette. I'm excited to see what the highlighter actually looks like on someone, you know, swatching it or in store, even though we're not allowed to touch anything in the stores, but being able to see it would be very nice. So I am going to do the other eye off camera and then maybe do false lashes, since it is kind of more fun look, and I will show you the finished look in a second here. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. I obviously added some lashes. They are the Ardell 421s. They're nice and long in the center of the lash, so they kind of add to that nice like halo baby doll round eye kind of effect. For my lower lash line mascara, I used the L'Oreal Voluminous, but I used it in the Burgundy shade, which is what I use like every day on my lower lash line, but it is especially nice with this look since it is all those kind of burgundy tones. And then for my waterline, I used the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Jazzberry. So this is a metallic kind of a purple raspberry color. So again, fits perfectly with this whole look. So for lips, I ended up just putting on like a nude lip. I used the Marc Jacobs Poutliner in Nudeist, which is my all-time favorite lip liner. Any color, any formulation, it's just perfection for me. And then I used this Nude Stix Whisper on top with some Buxom gloss, and that is the whole finished look. So yeah, I really did enjoy using this palette. I think the formula is really, really nice. I will say that the color story is, I might have already said this, but the color story is just very specific. If you want to add depth, you're going to end up using a kind of red undertone shadow, and then that completely kind of takes over the look. Not in a bad way, but you know, you just have to be in the mood for it. So otherwise, it's really, really beautiful. Obviously, the packaging is what caught my eye. I think this packaging is so stunning. If he just had only this packaging for the rest of time, I would probably be happy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it helpful in one way or another. I'll see you next time. Bye!